You held me when I couldn't stand. You carried what I couldn't bear. You stayed beside me in the storm and met me in my silent prayer when I had no strength to rise, when I had no words to say. Lord, I'm standing here today because you held me all the way. There were nights I sat in silence with a weight I could not explain. I kept smiling for the people, but you knew the hidden pain. I had questions in the darkness, I had prayers I could not speak. I had moments I felt broken, I had days I felt so weak. But you never turned away, Lord, you never left my side. You met me in the valley, and you held me while I cried. I remember when I wondered if I would ever breathe again, when the road became too heavy and I could not see the end. I remember whispering, Father, please don't let me fall apart. And before my words were finished, you were holding up my heart. You were peace beneath the pressure, you were strength beneath the load. You were mercy in the midnight, you were light upon the road. You held me when I couldn't stand. You carried what I couldn't bear. You stayed beside me in the storm and met me in my silent prayer. Held me when I couldn't stand, yeah, and carried what I couldn't bear. You stayed beside me in the storm. There were doors I begged you open, but your love told me to wait. There were dreams I thought were dying, but you were teaching me your way. I didn't understand the silence, I didn't understand the no, but now I see your protection in the places you would not let me go. What I thought was disappointment was your mercy keeping me. What I thought was rejection was your hand setting me free. Yeah. I've learned that real surrender is not easy for the soul. It is giving you the pieces when I cannot make them whole. It is trusting you in darkness when my eyes cannot see light. It is saying, God, I need you in the middle of the fight. So I lift my hands with meaning, not because I have no scars, but because your love has found me in the deepest, darkest parts. You held me in the waiting when the answer had not come. You held me in the silence when my heart was feeling numb. You held me in the battle when I didn't feel like a man. You held me in the weakness when I could barely stand. Now I know I was not forgotten. Now I know I was not alone. Every tear I cried in secret was gathered near your throne. Yeah. You held me, you kept me, you saw me, you loved me, you carried, you covered, you raised me, you restored me. I'm still here by your mercy, I'm still standing by your grace. Some people never saw it, the battle in my mind. They never knew how many times I nearly left hope behind. They never heard the prayer that I prayed beneath my breath. They never saw your mercy pull me back from every edge. But you saw every detail, you knew every hidden wound. And while the world kept moving, you were healing me in the room. Lord, hold the one who's listening, who feels he cannot stand. Hold the man who hides his tears with trembling, tired hands. Hold the father under pressure. Hold the son who feels alone. Hold the heart that